starting with your time as a customs officer at the Apapa ports and the setting up of a logistics company that did clearing and forwarding while you were a customs officer. Would you consider that an abuse of office?
Certainly not, because it was an issue of share purchase. And at that point, it was very, very lawful for any public officer to purchase shares. This is the you must remember, I don't know how old you were. Which allowed public officers to legitimately acquire shares in their attempt to indigenize most of companies that were operating at that time that were owned by external.
Let me try and see if I can get this right, because the information in the public domain is not that this was an existing company in which you acquired shares. This is a company that you actually set up with an Italian shareholder, Mr. Volpi, and which you registered. And the primary job of that business was clearing and logistics. At the time, let me ask, at the time when you were a customs officer who was responsible actually for making sure that the business of clearing and forwarding was done lawfully and that Nigeria was paid duty according to all the rules that were laid down. Now, is that information that's in the public domain accurate or not?
It's not correct. Let me tell you. Nicotes at that time was not registered as a clearing and forwarding. It was a registered company to undertake logistics in oil and gas. And that is what it still does. No more, no less.
Transformed and synthesized into Intels,
yes.
And which in 2016, or sorry, 2006, was given extended 25-year concession in some key ports in this country. But more than that, it was given monopoly for the oil and gas sector at a time when you were the Vice President of Nigeria.
Again,
do you see that this would be a moral problem?
Again, you are very, very correct.
Okay, please go ahead.
Because the issue of monopoly was not there. There were still companies that we met in ports that were doing exactly what Intels was doing. So there is no question of monopoly. It's complete misrepresentation of the facts. There was no monopoly at all.
Calabar, Wally, all positions to you and nobody else.
No. It's not all of It's not all of Wally. It's not all of
the oil and gas business, the logistics oil and gas business was
there was competition, and there is still competition.
So now there is.
No, there was. There was still competition.
Okay, so
no, what you should have done was to make or conduct the research.
I did.
They were.
I did.
What was Brown doing?
This is.
No, I was asking what.
This is on your company website, by the way. This is not information from an outside. I'm taking this from your company website.
But you should have also cross-checked to see whether what the company was saying is correct or not.
Your company made a mistake about the fact that
it's quite possible.
Okay. Let me come to Mr. Obi, because you have similar allegations against you of a conflict of interest. When you were governor of Anambra, you invested in the blue. You put money worth about 2 billion naira of the state money in the blue, in that in beverages. Your company next, according to the Corporate Affairs Commission, is a major shareholder in this particular blue. How can you justify that you took money belonging to
professional brewers into Nigeria. I brought them into Nigeria. And as the governor of the state, they built a greenfield facility in the state. And they came to me and said, as our partner, we want you to own 15% of this company. And I said to them, no. Right now, I'm the governor of the state. I know the future of this bureau. I want the state to own 10%. And since I'm no longer involved in this company, they can own 5%. And then I'm putting $30 million of state money there, is now worth $100 million. I have no investment there, not one.
Next is a business that is associated with you. And according to the Corporate Affairs Division, next is a shareholder.
Go to Corporate Affairs today. If you see Peter Obi as owner of one share, I didn't say one share. It doesn't exist.
Next. Are you still associating yourself?
Thank you very much. Next is a family company started by my own parents. As a son, as their own child, I ran it at a time when I became governor. I had nothing to do with
Okay,
this.
so how much has your family
I invested $50 million of Anambra state money in power sector. I invested another thing over several billions in banks, including banks that have share. I was investing for the future of the state. It doesn't matter what I have share. So if I have an opportunity of building a future for the state, shouldn't I know that?
So can we agree that in your view, as long as you are making money for the state, if some of that money finds its way into your pocket,
investment and cash of 75 billion. Now, it's never happened in this country. The day I left office, I had Infidelity Bank, $56 million, 12 billion naira for our investment. I had Diamond Bank, $50 million, 12 billion naira for our investment. I had an Access Bank, $50 million, 12 billion naira for our investment. Show me in the history of this country where anybody has left 10% of it.
I have said that there is need for us to go by the idea of the English saying, which says, prevention is better than cure. We can have both going side by side. Punitive measures, preventive measures. And my point is that we should be able to introduce technology in our public service. We should be able to introduce technology even in the private sector, so that relationship between members of the public and members of the public and government is not personal. I give an example of the United Arab Emirates, whose citizens are not as educated, and yet by introducing technology in their public service, they have actually eliminated corruption. It says that there is no personal contact. You can stay in your room on your computer, apply for whatever license you want, and you get it.
So basically, you want to
I really want
automate everything.
yes, automate, the public service and make sure that contact to contact, which brings about the tendency, for corruption. That was what it is. If you can eliminate that, then you will have succeeded in reducing the incidence of corruption.
Because I'm going to start taking questions, because it's not just me talking, and some of them will be collected from people online, and we'll take some from people at home. But let me start with Mr. Ano Ali, and he basically said, would you make the FCC fully independent and mandate them to go after everyone, even your friends? How do you reform the criminal justice system and judiciary, given the lack of confidence Nigerians have in it to deliver justice